The suntan with most of the family. There you go. You got to catch up with you.
Yes, suntan. Well, I did just do a film in Cancun for the week, so
Helpful. That's like a humble brag. Like a film in Cancun, a wink wink film in Cancun. Yeah.
Well, it was very muggy, but the skin was nice and moist. Yeah, it was. I'm not complaining.
So to get started, at the end of the last season, we see your character kind of go through a transition, kind of out of the primary universe of Lucifer. I talked to Ildy right around that season finale, and she's like, yeah, Tricia's coming back, we can't let go of her. There's no way that we can get over it. And obviously you're back in the room with us. So what can you tell us about, your return in season 3?
There's not a lot I can tell. It's sort of like reminiscent of me back here last year saying, well, I can't really say much about Mom yet. But I am Charlotte. So Mom is gone off creating. And, who knows in the future, I don't know. But now I'm no longer the goddess of creation. I'm just a human. Just a little hit to my ego. But I think there's a lot, and in the panel Joe was talking about identity, and each character is going through a bit of an identity, coming to terms with Dr. Linda with her own after she's almost been killed, she almost lost her life, and Charlotte will definitely be going through one herself, but it's also coming from a place of not knowing anything. She's not going to know that Mom took over her body. But she's going to have a space of, say it was 3 months, of time that's just missing. And what happened to her husband? I think her husband's probably going to have left her and taken the kids. And she's going to have little bits of, but I think throughout she'll start to have little bits and flashes of things that, she will kind of remember a little bit, or she'll feel a familiarity maybe with Lucifer, but she doesn't know why, that type of thing. So there's also lots of interesting angles that she can kind of be weaved into the story, because to her, every single character is a new character, basically, except for she's met detective, she's probably worked with some of the detectives on cases before. And one of the standalone episodes that we did last season, I'm not in them much because they were really some focusing on when Charlotte wasn't in the story, right? Mom wasn't in the story. But we did do a scene where detective, she was a detective, Chloe came to talk to Charlotte about a case. She was investigating one of the people that I, was representing. So she'll remember a few because she's been in the business, but she's going to have a lot of stuff to kind of work through and figure out, and she may have snippets of, she did die. We know she died. She doesn't know she died. To her, she's just going to have been stabbed and then not, had a stretch of time, walking amnesia or that type of thing, right? That can happen when people have a traumatic event. But there's 2 places in our world that you can go when you die. And I think we're going to explore a little bit about where she went, and maybe if she wants to possibly change things about herself the way she was before. Maybe trying to be a better person.
And to that end, because she has gone to this other place and she's got this giant stretch of time that's just missing, are there any other side effects that she's feeling besides that, besides the familiarity? Because she was the goddess of creation. She was the host of the goddess of creation for a while. Are there any lingering side effects besides the amnesia?
I don't know. I actually haven't read anything that I'm in, so I'm actually going to try and get Ildy and Joe a little tipsy tonight so they can give me some That's a good way to get some details out of them. But I'm sure there will be, there may be some flash of something here or there. I don't think it's going to be right off the top. I think it's something that you'll start to see as she kind of goes along, like maybe a familiarity with one of the characters that she wouldn't know, or maybe a flash of something that maybe Mom did while she was in her body, that type of thing. But at this point, all I know is that it would just be little snippets. It's not like mom is going to come back and be in her body for a day and then leave again, that type of thing. It is Charlotte.
Are you excited to essentially play a different version of the same character, kind of?
I am, and what's really challenging about this particular scenario, as opposed to like with Battlestar when I played multiple characters, it was, essentially they were in the same, they physically look the same, and I guess it's very similar, now that I think about it. But it is, going from it, I want to make sure that that the audience can tell that there's a difference, and if it's, mom had a little bit of grandiose nature about her, and some of the, maybe a little inflection in her voice, or how she would move, or the way she would be with people, because she detested humans. Charlotte won't have that. Charlotte will be much more down to earth, and so it's kind of working those little things out. And until I'm actually in her shoes on set, I don't know yet.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tricia.